you. Alright. Oh, I didn't hit play. Dang it. Hello, one. Hello, all. Welcome into my stream. My name is Orthor, and today we are going to be talking through the tournament that I've got running. And today we are going to announce week number... Oh, I did start it. It just got kicked out because of the wonderful reset or maintenance. All right, Blankos is down, so anyone that's playing Blankos no longer is able to play Blankos and are being kicked out. So we are going to. We're anyways supposed to be talking about week number 2 results. Today is the leaderboard results of week number 2, and let us find out how those results ended for last week. Let's get a drum roll, please. And here it is. We have 3 submissions that were made last week for the map of refrigerators. It was a vibe collection map. We have Browsing Sam, who was in first place with 780 vibes. He received 100 points for that. Then we have Mitch the Ditch at 509 vibe count, receiving 99 points. And then final entry, Thunder Twitch TV at 439 vibe count, receiving 98 points. Now the question comes to, what does it mean to receive the points? Well, I shall tell you. Shavio, welcome on in, man. Thank you so much for coming in. We are just now talking through the tournament for week number 2 results. I've ended up having 3 different entries that came in, and we are taking a look at that right now. We have Browsing Sam, who sent a submission in and got 780 vibes for the refrigerators map. We had Mitch the Ditch that submitted one, had 509 vibe and received 99 points. And we have Thunder Twitch TV, who came in at 439 vibes, receiving 98 points in 3rd place. Thanks so much, Shavio, for the raid. Really appreciate that. So, we were just talking through what is it going to mean about the points received. What does that have to do with anything? Well, the tournament system is based off of a season. So, similar to this party pass in Blankos, we are going to run for multiple weeks. And each week, a new submission is required in order to make it onto the leaderboard. Last week, we did week number 1. We had 4 submissions. We had Blanco God put a submission in at 100 points. We had for a race for 1 minute 5 seconds, receiving 100 points. We have Nrez89 sending a race submission for 1 minute 25 seconds, receiving 99 points. We had Mitch the Ditch submit one at getting 1 minute 49 seconds, receiving 98 points. And then finally, Thunder Twitch TV coming in at 2 minutes 36 seconds, receiving 97 points. So, the reason those points all mean anything is when you look at the season, we have here where all entries, all people that have entered will collect those points up to then have the final standing at the end of the season. Next week, I am going to have my first live tournament system through this and having a season worth of 6 weeks. So it's going to be running for 6 weeks. Every single week, top 3 players that play will receive $5 to for winning in that week. Not a lot, but it's the seasonal prize that's going to be huge. First prize is going to be a boss Dino. Everything else will be figured out. I've got a little more money that I'm trying to get in for the tournament to be able to offer for it. But we're going to figure that out. The boss Dino, we know for sure, is going to be a first place prize. So we currently have for our test one. Week number 2 is over, Mr. Blanco God. You did miss to get that submission in. We are looking at the submissions right now and where we're at and in the standings. We have 2 people that submitted for the first 2 weeks. And now we have where for the overall season, Mitch the Ditch is at 197 points. And for anyone that doesn't know from any of my previous streams, Mitch the Ditch is actually my 8-year-old son. So we're going to, so he's at first place right now for their test season. Then we have Thunder Twitch TV, who has put in 2 different submissions, is in second place with 195 points. And that's the part where it doesn't necessarily matter if it's going to be, you know, depending on who's playing. If everyone does it every single week and is consistent in making sure the submissions are put in, then it's, you know, you're able to get to the top of the scoreboard or leaderboard a little bit quicker. Then we have Blanco God that submitted for week number 1 and having 100 points, being first place that week. We have Browsing Sam, who put in on the second week at 100 points, and then we had Enrez, who put in on the first week at 99 points. And the way it's going to end up working in our live leaderboard or our live tournament system is every single week we're going to add another week, and this link will now be able to be shown once I grab it. Let me restrict it with added. We want it to change anyone to the last link. We're going to copy the link, and it is going to be put into the Discord channel. And we're going to put that in right now. Leaderboard. It is now available in the Discord channel on the Lost Thread Gaming. All right. Yeah, well, so yesterday I revealed what the week number 3 is going to be for the test tournament, so you can do that now, and it is the Color Run race created by Sylvester. So if you want to get another one in, always best to get it in sooner rather than later. With the test tournament, does not make much of a difference as to where you're placing. I'm just trying to test it out, get everything together, figure out the data, understand how much time I need to put into it, to reveal it every single week, and chat about it, and get more people into it. So a lot of the testing is really about me figuring out timing on a lot of stuff and how it all works. Just that second week, my Discord did not ping either, so did not realize another week was due. Okay, we can look. Whoops. Let's see. Blanco God. Because I'm pretty sure I added. Yes, so I added the Blanco Block Party tag on it, and I've got it now to where anyone that's been involved in it let's see, you just put week 2. Well, week 2 was like let's see. Okay, so here we have. This one was week 2. I put it up on 3/21, and then I put up about the week number 1 reveal stream. Then the update happened. I put originally at everyone that there was 4 hours left before the deadline. So this was before I had the Blankos block party. So I put that on Saturday for the that got sent to everyone. And then I changed it directly to the Blankos so that anyone that was involved in the tournament would get pinged instead of everyone in the Discord, because there's a handful of people that are in the Discord that aren't really in the tournament because they're not big on the Blankos. I don't know how, some crazy people can do that and not be into Blankos like we are, but it is what it is. Their loss. So we can definitely get the next one in, the color run, and put a submission in for that. Well, and see, that's where the, a large part of it is going to be, yes, let's have a good run in, but another part of it is also going to be consistency. You miss 1 week, it'll end up could drop you behind by quite a bit. We can see that right here, where these two, third and fourth in the first week, and second and third on the second week. It is test week. Go ahead. 20 minutes. And we'll throw it in. Will never happen in the real tournament, but under the test tournament, sure, why not? Go ahead. We're gonna have people upset that we're at the top, but it doesn't matter. It's test. That's what the whole point of it all is. Today, you mean 20 minutes? You said 20 minutes. All right, go grab that, send that over. We'll throw it in and make it a little more exciting. Add a little more to my list here on week number 2. All right, so what we're going to now do is we're going to look at some of these runs that we had. Now, there were 4 submissions, and we're going to talk about one of the submissions and something really, 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 really important for everybody. And I'll do better as I get the submissions on it. It should be published. Oh no, did someone take it off afterwards? Because it was published after the new update. So it should be. Yeah, JH Cosmic did it, and he resubmitted. We're going to watch some videos of before the update and a couple after the update. So let's see. Let's go from the top down. We're going to grab Browsing Sam and take a look at. Whoa, why is that moving like that? Whew. All right. We're going to take a look at Mr. Browsing Sam and see his submission. So his submission was done prior to the new update, so he did have a little bit of a advantage in the movements, so he didn't have that issue. So he got it done early in the week and put it in. So here we go, starting right off, was going a little bit hard and got hurt in his landings, going around figuring out where all of the good vibes are and getting right on top, grabbing those blue and those gold. Now we're going to be having more showing up in the newer system. Oh, let's make it so that bottom part disappears, shall we? There we go. All right. Yeah, with the regular jump, there is no way you'll be able to make it anywhere near that bowl without those double jumps. Getting down into the spaghetti bowl and climbing right back up the sticks. Having a little trouble getting up there. There we are. Grabbing those gold vibes at the top. Getting up onto the juice carton. I think it looks like a orange juice carton, and then get it up to on top of the soda or pop or soda pop, depending on where you're coming from and what you prefer in calling it. He decided not to get to the top of the soda and going off to a different area. Getting on top of the looks like salt shaker, and coming over to the turkey. Making run through there, grabbing as many of those gold ones as he can. Coming right up to the turkey, getting those blue. Climbing on top, getting the gold there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's look at the cheese. Just don't cut the cheese. Oof, made a hard fall there. Coming on top of the plug there, going near the dead rat and grabbing the vibes off of him and saying hello to the live rat nearby. Boink, going up high. Didn't have a whole lot of good connection either. Seeing that red exclamation point for a while. Oof. Jumping up, didn't quite land it, so he had to fall right back down. This is one of those runs where it looks like we definitely went in and just did a run, took a video of it, and submitted it, which is quite okay. Ooh, getting stuck at the rim of the pipe there. Seeing the gold vibes on top of the cereal box, the Blankos. Going off to the side there. Seeing the fans on top of the fridge. Getting inside the Blankos. Grab the vibes inside the cereal box there. Getting right through, getting. Already at 699 vibes, just bouncing up to 709. Going down into the fruit drawer, picking up vibes that are in there. Bouncing back out. He keeps seeing that soda. I feel like he keeps really wanting to get the ones on top of the soda. At 759 and counting. Grabbing last minute ones, seeing the time almost up. Trying to see if we can get any more, but it looks like he ended at that 780 vibes was his run. So the important part we're going to talk about is it's important to continue your entire run and have the results all the way to the end. All the way to past this. And on this map here. You need to, anytime that a video submission is done, you got to go all the way to the end. It's extremely important for that. And we're going to learn why right now as we watch an entry completed by Austinator. Let's see. Now we're gonna go. Oh, okay. Oh, did I miss it? There we go. Go. So, the important thing to notice on this submission is that one thing is one of the requirements is to ensure that there are no socials on the video. So we want to make sure that having the donation information, the new follower information, name on the top isn't necessarily that big a deal since it is also his Blanko name. But generally probably be better overall to have it where there isn't a video shown. But the other important thing to notice is you cannot see how many vibes are being collected because the video is blocking it. So that's extremely important. Any submissions that you put in, that you ensure the entire screen can be seen. Most importantly, that you can see the amount of vibes. And ensure that you look at the rules that we've got in the Discord channel. And one of those rules is to not have any of your social information on it. So if it was just at the top, the Austinator, then we would be fine because it matches what the name of his Blanko is, or his Blanko account, and it wouldn't go against the rules that we have put in for it. And then understand that, like, you know, our goal is wanting to show as many of the videos during this stream as we can, but it's not always going to be possible. So if we get to a point where we have more submissions and videos sent than what I'm able to show, then I'm going to start picking which ones we do show and which ones we do not. Ones that are always guaranteed to be shown are any people that support us through. Ooh, you should have grabbed the rocket pack. Also, not a main Blanko player, so hence not knowing the high importance of getting that rocket pack. Anyways, oof, hard fall there. So we have a Patreon where you can support the overall tournament, and with that support that we'll get from it, it will help increase our prizes overall. So you know, the having a really huge starting season with a boss Dino is really big, and that comes from my personal collection. I'm really big on working with the marketplace. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wasting lots of valuable time not making our making it on top of that light fixture and bumping into a few different things. There we go. I'm gonna grab a few vibes from that. Posting it to YouTube now. Got it. All right, so, and here's the thing. Right here, I can't see the number of vibes. It is hiding. It is hidden. And then the video ends right here. So I'm unable to get the actual number of vibes that he got. So that is why he is not on week number 2. And this is an important thing to remember. Ensure that you have everything on your submissions. Ensure that you have if it's a vibe, that at the end you have the number of vibes. Like, that's the most important thing overall for the tournament submissions, is having the correct number of vibes showing up at the end, as well as times for races at the end, because then I'm able to actually get you onto the leaderboards. But then also ensuring that those submissions have everything that is required. It needs to be from the end of the game all the way until you have the voting of the map. That is set up as a rule as this gets bigger, and my goal is for this to become something huge in the crypto gaming realm. Then I'm gonna have to be extremely particular about anyone that's cheating, and I will do as much as I can to put specific rules in place to ensure that cheaters will not be winning anything in any of the tournament systems. And so, to avoid even having someone that can cheat, I will do as much as I can to make it as real and okay as possible. So these are all the rules that we have in place for the tournament. As we get bigger and as we get more experience, there will probably be more added to it, and we will make sure to announce and let everyone know what is changing, so that you are ensured to have the correct entries. The super important part is always making sure to submit your entries as early as possible. Got that? Early. Not right now. All right, Real Blanko God, we're going to pull yours up right now. We're going to take a look-see. Interesting. yeah, so my test run. Then we have Mitch the Ditches one and Thunder Twitch TV, and this is one of the reasons why this is one of the reasons why I'm going to be picking maps that have as few or as many entries for the leaderboard as possible so that people can't see it, because just because I have on here 587 does not necessarily mean that the entry I put in was 587. All right. So here we go. We get to watch one with the new update and the new moves. And you looked at those and saw what you had to work on to try to beat. So off we go. Real Blanko God, starting right off, grabbing some of those single grab vibes. I find it really interesting, the use of the vibes where only one person can grab them. The part that I'm not very happy about, and as a map creator, I'm going to give you my personal opinion, is I hate it when they like respawn. I like it as a, you know, whoever gets it, that's that. And not a, oh, well, if I sit here for long enough, it's going to show back up, which, you know, of course, if you do that, you're probably not going to get a lot of vibes anyways, but I'm just not a really huge fan of them showing up a second time or third time or fourth time, you know. I don't know I haven't done any of the map creation, so I'm guessing that you have the option to say of whether it is able to respawn or not, and how often it can respawn / how long it takes before it respawns. And if that's the case, go ahead and just always say don't respawn, because, you know, we don't need it to respawn. And someone definitely knows what they're doing and grabbing that jetpack, getting right up to the top and using that. Yeah, we have separate vibes, solo or poly. Solo being one-time pickup and poly being whichever. Solo or poly. Right, but I'm talking about like them respawning. Like, I know you have the option to pick which one, because I mean we've seen that even just on this map. Some of them are the solo time, you get it once, and other times you'll see the ones that anyone can get at any time. We have a choice to make them respawn. So again, personal opinion, I don't like them respawning. I don't. But I guess, you know, a part of it does depend on the size of the map. So if you're making a bigger map, it's a lot easier to do it as such. So then if you have so many people, then it's better to do it one time. But just, I don't know, every time that I'm in a party with a bunch of other people and they respawn, like I just feel like it makes it more difficult, because then it's like, oh, we'll go here. Oh, they're gone. Oh, wait, they're back. Yeah, okay, so you do prefer it. All right. Well, I will need some good suggestions on maps in the upcoming tournament. I haven't done any map selections yet, so as someone that enters in the tournament, I can offer a map selection perk. Let's put it that way. Map selection perk for helping out in getting into onto the leaderboard during the test weeks. So we've got 1 week left. Anyone that wants to join can offer a map up. The thing is, though, there are 2 requirements that I have for it. One is it has to be either vibe collection or racing, and we finish at 1053. We made it all the way to the end with the rate it. And you are now number 1 on that map overall. Baron, thanks so much for that follow. All right. Oops. Ah, bugger. What's the number I said? What's the amount I said? How much you get? Dang it. I'm so horrible at that. I've got like thinking about too many other things. 1053. Thank you. Oh. I'll stick that in here real quick. All right. We're going to I can guarantee my son right now is saying something about being bumped down again. 10:53. Yeah, go ahead and do it now. That way you've got it done. So then 90. Oopsies. 98. 97. That didn't. Well, yeah, that changed. So that would end up being that. We're going to go like that, we're going to go like that, we're going to go like that, and that, and we're going to delete. Patch Tuesday, thank you so much for the follow. Delete selected. There we go, updated. Yep, see, told you. My 8-year-old's mad at you right now, real Blanko God. Shinobi Blankos, thanks so much for the follow. Alright, so what I was saying about submissions, anyone that helps with the test tournament can help select the maps for the upcoming actual tournament. So next week we will start the actual official tournament. The 2 requirements are it needs to be either Vibe Collection or a race. It cannot be a shooter. There is no way I can keep from figuring out who's cheating and who's not when it comes to shooters, as far as using people that they know and stuff like that. I mean, I can, because I know people who knows people, and I know who are friends with each other and all that stuff. But in this system, it doesn't work. It works in a live system. And so we're going to avoid any shooters. Number 2 is that it needs to have a decent amount of plays on the map, so that the leaderboard is a little more filled up and a little more difficult to see who actually is where on that map, and be able to see where other people are at. Downside for you, if you're number 1, is that someone else can try super hard at the last minute and bump you down and get past you, and then they will know that they've bypassed you if you have put an entry in or not. You also don't and that will mostly be for the later ones, you know, weeks 2 through 6, when that more happens, because then at that point you know of whether that person is actually playing or not in the leaderboard. So it is a blind submission. Nobody knows who is putting in submissions. No one knows what their submission is. Thank you so much for the follow, Tamino. So when you put your submissions in, you don't know what someone else does. So it could be on the leaderboard from 5 weeks ago. Well, obviously not now with the new update. But last week they could have been on the leaderboard, but never gotten to that level again for the tournament. And one thing is, I should have started with that, is I have officially picked out a name that I think I'm going to stick with, and it is called the LTG Crypto Cup, also known as the LTGCC, that we will have running constantly with different crypto games, starting off with the Blankos for the first season. So starting next week, we're going to have 6 weeks worth of a tournament, and every week submissions are required by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. So you have a lot of time to get it in on that Saturday if you're going to spend your day Saturday to practice for it. Or you can do it throughout the week and submit it to me today or tomorrow. So then that way you know it is completed. In the real tournament, it will... in the real tournament, it will be where if the submission time has passed and you have forgotten to put that submission in, it will not be accepted. You will miss out on that week, and missing out on a week is no good whatsoever. Each week you will have we will have what the leaderboard looks like for that particular week. Then on the following week, it will be whatever it is for that week and whoever puts in. And anyone that isn't consistent from one week to the next, which we've got Enriz here who put it in week 1 but did not put in week 2, is going to end up being down at the bottom of the leaderboard. And in the same way for someone that doesn't start off on week number 1 but does put in on week number 2, so on and so forth, will also be lower on the leaderboard because of missing a week. So it is extremely important to be involved in every single week. Once we do have go through and complete the season, the top 3 winners will get big prizes. On this particular tournament, the boss Dino will be sent. My plan is to send it on OpenSea so that there is no $1 send off with the possibility of a bot grabbing it or someone else that's just a little bit faster in some way to steal it away. So Boss Dino is going to be transferred to your wallet, and I will cover the gas costs for that. So right off the bat, you could just turn it around and list it right on OpenSea, and some of OpenSea just varies on the sales that it has. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, and for all we know, it could suddenly explode again. And this was created by yours truly, Joy LV87. Excuse me, not created, helped designed, and the creation part was the LTG Crypto Cup. She came up with that name. So many thanks. Oh wait, let's give some clapping. Yes, there you go. You've got your credit now, Joy. All right, let's go ahead and look at another entry right now. We're going to look at Mitch the Detch. And we're going to move right up to the actual starting time. And here we are. Starting off, 3, 2, 1, go! Getting right in and getting up to the turkey, except he couldn't make it. Drop down onto the pizza and looking through there. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right. So my son here, who is Mitch the Detch, is an 8-year-old who has not had a whole lot of gaming experience and is getting more and more experience recently. And he is wow, he did that extremely well. He practiced this map a few different times, and I just grabbed whichever had the most vibes on it, and this one was his best run. It had a couple of runs with like 200, 300 vibes, and now he has this one going, trying to get a little bit more than what he did on those runs. All right. 112. Getting right up to the top of that lamp, picking those up. And falling down, he saw the gold ones and went straight down there. Oh, he saw the jetpacks. He knows exactly where to go. Liberty Jack. Hello, hello. You'll be in big. Got it. All right, there he goes, getting onto the top there. Oops, let's get that out. At 206 at this time. going over to grab those. He can see the gold ones on top of the Blankos cereal and getting on there. Oh, got it. It'll be in the background. Got it. All right, got it. Perfect, perfect. 266 at this time, getting around. Feel like he forgot that he already got those up top. So going down here, grabbing the blue ones here. And he just sees the gold one. Oh, well, okay, I thought that's where he was heading, but maybe not. He's learned from me to generally try to go for the gold and the blue ones first, which is definitely the way to go, the way to start. So he's coming over here, grabbing these. I have verbally stated it multiple different times with him around about getting the gold and the blue first because of the amount that they give. Blue gives 5, gold gives 10. Thank you, thank you. All right, 58 seconds left, and at 388, going inside the Blankos cereal, grabbing the vibes in there. Making a big bounce and falling. Going right down there. No longer do we have the landing from high above and getting hurt. Even though I still, when I play, like I land, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna get hurt. I need a bit like hit, and I forget that I won't get hurt anymore. Grabbing all of those on the top of the soda or beer, whichever. No, that one says beer. Yeah, soda or beer, one of the two. All right, and he finished up his at 509, and also did not get the full video footage all the way to the end. But that's okay during the demo. Not okay, not during the demo. Next week goes live. This week, week number 3, to test out and put a submission in. That submission for this week is the Color Run by Sylvester. So go ahead, jump on into the Discord here. Let's see who we've got. We got Shinobi that came in here. Unsure if Shinobi is a Blankos player. We are working on getting, I gotta get the owner to add the Blanko role. Oh, he did. Sweet. Look at that right there. All right, people, everyone, look here. To get the Blankos role, this is where you click. People that have already been put in and have been on here, I actually gave you the role already. So you don't necessarily have to, but you can go ahead and click that and identify as being a Blankos Block Party player. So you can go in here, get that, and you'll get any notifications. Anyone that I recognize as someone that's a Blankos player that has not grabbed this, I will automatically put the Blankos Block Party role to your name, which I've done to everybody that has come in here that I recognize currently. So you can get Color Run, take a video of it, submit it to me. You can send it to me in a couple different ways. You can put it on YouTube and send me the link. You can have it on Twitch and send me that link. Or you can send it to me through email, because DM won't really let me get that big of a file. Depending on the file. I mean, if the file is not super big, then I think DM you can send it, but generally that's not the case. So DM me. If it works, great. If not, I'll give you an email and for you to be able to send it to. So especially if it's like a Google email, then what will often happen is it'll get put onto your Google Drive and sent to me as a link, and I'll be able to grab that link, download the video, and we can then watch it on stream. Speaking of watching on stream, we're going to go to the last submission that I have, and I am actually going to pull this away for half a second and set this up. go. And as I do this more, I will get better at that. Going for first place on color run. All right. 2 seconds off of top of leaderboard. Wow. That's impressive, because there are a lot of people have already done it, played that map. So it's pretty impressive to get to that point. Oops, don't click that. And we don't want to pause it either. So here we get to watch Thunder Twitch TV doing his run. You're gonna get it? All right. Be the Blanko god you are and be at the top of the leaderboard. All right. Getting on top of the soda / beer cans. I love how it has the, like, bounce. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, if you're landed on it. Ouch. Doing the Yoshi run. So see, in the previous version, if it was done before the update, you would have easily been able to get into that bowl there. Oh, well, okay, it still worked. He must have lowered it. He must have made it smaller so that you could get right into it. And got stuck into the noodles trying to make it on top of the sticks there and getting his way up. Oof. Oh, oh. Having a hard time making it up. There we go. Getting up top of those chopsticks there. Alright, he sees the orange juice. He sees that. There we go. Now the question is, what's he going to do with the soda? Is he going to take a ton of time trying to get up there? Oh, taking a lot of time trying to get up there. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Don't do it. Don't try. Oh, except it does work. It just took a lot of time doing it. Woo! Up he bounces, noticing that he missed those, so he goes again. He zoned right into that gold one there before going off and finds a couple. Oh, well, okay. Interesting. He changes his route and turns right around and goes after the purple ones there. And runs around and trying to get the one. Oop. Oof. Made it up there just barely. At 59 seconds, 333 and counting vibes that has been collected. He sees all of the refrigerator magnets and starts to go for it and recognizes that he probably won't get it. So he goes away. Gets on top of the live rat there and grabs a vibe there on it. Sees the dead rat, goes on top of the dead rat. Speed boost! It's funny how that's on there. Ooh, that leg's not all the way on the table. Tisk tisk. JH Cosmic, gotta fix that. And he makes a bounce up. That was a little glitchy. 10 seconds left. 416 vibes. He will have a few more from this one here, bringing him up to 439. Thunder Twitch TV at 439. Also not going far enough to the end, specifically for the submission for the competition. It is a test, so it's no big deal at this point in time, but it's extremely important to get all the way to the end for the video submissions. So please go ahead and do that. Week number 2 is complete. Leaderboard is here. This is the season leaderboard. Week number 2. Here are the submissions for the second week, with Blanko God at the top, Browsing Sam on second, Mitch the Ditch on third, and Thunder Twitch TV on fourth. Week number 1, we had Blanco God and Rez, Mitch the Ditch, and Thunder Twitch TV, getting for the entire season, making it where Blanco God, Mitch the Ditch, Thunder Twitch TV, Browsing Sam, and Enrez for first through fourth. With only one different person on week 1 versus week 2, getting 5 different people that have put in submissions. You can have your name showing up on the leaderboard and in the reveal stream a week from today by putting a submission in for week number 3. Let's go over one more time what that looks like. So in here, Lost Thread Gaming Discord is where you're going to come in. It is a requirement to be in this Discord because this is where the information for the tournament will be at. You can browse through it and see multiple other information from different play to earn games that those of us that are in this Discord are involved with. I am one of the admins, as well as LTG streamer, as well as event coordinator, blanking out my role. One of the event coordinators within this Discord, and this my contribution is having this competition here. So once you're in here, check out the tournament rules and take a look at what is required and everything that we ask for. You have to be in the server. We aren't going to take any responsibility for anything that's done late, that's done incorrectly. Inaccurate entry includes if I am requesting for the videos to be in a certain way, I need those done that way. I will do much better in actually watching them prior to that week's being up. So get your submissions in early so then I can review it and ensure that it is done correctly and state whether it is good or not. Now here's the next very important detail right here. The first submission is the only submission that is going to be considered the submission for the use for the tournament. Now, excuse me, the first valid submission. So if a submission comes through that is not valid, meaning that it is not what we need based off of what we ask for, then another submission can be made as a valid submission. So please make sure that the submissions are valid so we don't have to mess around and try to get valid submissions put in. So important thing, just do record from like way before you start to way after you start, and then you cut it based off of what I want, what I need. Submissions must be made Saturday for that particular week. So current week is week number 3 of the TUS tournament. It needs to be put in on this upcoming Saturday by 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So at least when the entries come in to me as a submission, I will see it as anything before 11:59 I will accept. Anything after 11:59 PST will not be accepted for the week's tournament. So please be timely so that we can ensure that that you can be added to it. Anyone that does win something must claim their prize. What that means by claiming is if it is a cash prize, which every week winners will get $5 for first, second, and third. You cannot get the $5 ever more than once per season. So if you are first week and then the second week, you will not get another prize for that season. Then at that point, it's whoever is highest next on that for that week. So another important thing of getting in on every single week is even if you're not super far and you don't think you're ever going to get the final competition prize, you could get one of the weekly prizes. As of now, we don't have a whole lot of funds. So it won't be very big prizes for the weekly prizes. But as we get bigger and we get more support, we'll be able to increase those amounts. And then hopefully get more than $5 per. But it's the end of the full tournament that is extremely important, because the Boss Dino Blanko will be the first place prize for the season. Publicity, we are allowed to use the videos that you submit to put in either for any type of videos that we create for publicity, or to be in the streams, or anything like that. So understand that if you put a submission in, you are giving us that permission to use them. Video entries cannot have your socials visible. So just like you see on my stream, where you can see the my Twitter name, my Instagram name, and my YouTube name, which anyone that's paying attention, everything is getting switched to Orthor 1988 for the most part. Instagram, I'm probably going to keep as a Meeple Man, because I focus my Instagram on my board gaming. Might change over time, but as of now, if you're interested in like seeing board games every now and again, I don't post very often, so you won't get inundated with posts. You can check out the Meeple Man on Instagram and see different board games that I'm in and that I do. I love playing board games, all sorts of different ones, and I love backing board games on Kickstarter. Ever since I got into crypto, I've been putting more of my funds into crypto and not into board games. So that will probably decrease as time goes by. But I do go to Gen Con each year, since I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Gen Con is in Indy. And I definitely get lots of games when I go there. So video entries may be used by LTG for streaming advertising. Kind of like what we said up above. I forgot that. I gotta look at this again and update it a little bit. Now, here's another important thing. As we get bigger, not all videos will be watched on stream. The only guaranteed videos that will be watched on stream is anyone that is a supporter for us through Patreon, and that would be and we have multiple roles as a Patreon, where you either a Patreon Pro Gamer, Patreon Epic Gamer, and Patreon Legendary Gamer roles. Now, how can you support? That is an important question. You can support us by getting a membership through the Patreon that we have. What is important about the support here? Well, it's going to help us grow. We're going to get bigger. It'll make our prizes bigger. If we can get more people to help support us, even if you can't do a lot of support, think of it. Notice that I do not have Twitch affiliate. You cannot give me subs. You cannot give me bits. And the reason for that is, one, personally, I don't like the way Twitch takes 50% of what you give to a streamer. So anytime that if I really want to support a streamer, I will try to do it through their donation tabs, or give them some crypto to their crypto wallets or something. I'm not a big fan of doing subs, and I did not realize that until I got affiliate status, to realize that I'm barely getting anything from someone that wants to support me and give me a sub or give me any bits. Not a fan of that. So in lieu of that, I have the Patreon set up where you want a sub, here's your sub. Grab the basic threader, $5 a month. That's how much you pay on Twitch. I mean, sure, every now and again they have it can be cheaper, or you use your Prime sub to do it, all of that. Okay, great. This is what's going to help the tournament grow. Plus, you get posts. So every single time that we have a new week coming up, or reminders of, hey, submissions are required, or due. Excuse me, that's what I was looking for. Submissions are due. We'll put a post on Patreon. You can have it set up to get it sent to your email, And then you can make it where any emails that you get from Patreon um, gives you like sends you a notification. Like I have my phone set up to where anytime I get anything from Blankos in my email, it notifies me on my phone. So you can have it set up where the Patreon that way. We will put it in the Discord as well, but like that's an extra thing that you'd be able to get for supporting us through this. You will end up having your name mentioned in the my info section. So down at below, where you have about me and all of that, I will have a section in there. I will bump down one of mine to a lower part and say, hey, these are the people that are supporting me. And your name will be put into there showing that you're supporting the stream, that you're supporting the tournament system. I got to stop calling it tournament system. The Crypto Cup. You'll be supporting the Crypto Cup. That's what we're going to go for. LTG Crypto Cup, LTGCC. And then you also get a particular role, the Patreon gamer role in our Discord. So another little extra, hey, like this guy's a supporter. Then you have the next level. You know, you want to support us a little bit more. In here, you as a pro threader, you then are able to get your posts. You also will have your video submissions shown on stream. As we grow, we will probably figure out how it's going to work. If I have a lot of supporters, it might be that like I just stream a very short clip of the submission. But the earlier you get in, you know, the more likely your clip's going to be shown, your entire clip's going to be shown, and be able to see every week of how it is, especially if you're super, super competitive. You get the Patreon Pro Gamer Discord role. You will also have your name mentioned in the info section, and I will have a separate section saying, hey, this is a Pro Threader Patreon member. So it'll be also, again, underneath the information, in the information area when you scroll down there on Twitch, and then give of who is supporting. And in Trovo, I'll do the same, as well as on YouTube under the, I think I have the information tab. I gotta look at YouTube. Doesn't do very good at giving a lot of information underneath once you get into the stream. And then you'd be invited to come to the stream for a live voice chat. So the way it would work is when your video is being shown, you come in and chat with me as we watch your video. And so we can talk about your video, talk about your run, how it was, maybe, you know, ask some questions. What got you into the game that we're highlighting. So in this case, Blankos. If we're in a different game for the tournament system, it'll be whatever that game is. And we'll just have, like, you know, a conversation while we're watching the video. So it'll be, you know, a 5-minute on the air type of thing. So that's for the Pro Threader. The part, then it really goes up. So this is big. $25 a month, limited. Only 5 people can get this before the price increases. It'll then go up to $50 a month. And so it is an early bird special. It's going to be super amazing. And I've been thinking about it. I might end up changing this a little bit, because I think I'm going to have to increase it more as more people get into it. So I might be like the next 10 people after that that get it at 50, then it increases after that, because everything that you get from it is, you know, everything from before. Your name gets shown on the stream. So your name will be shown, like, I'm going to have it scrolling either over on up above me or to the right of me. I gotta think. I'm pointing to the left. It's to the right of me. So I'll have it like showing up here or up here. I'll figure it out design wise of what it looks like. And if anyone ever has any type of like suggestions on the way I have my layout, I'm always up for suggestions. You also get invited for a live voice chat, but what's different, and that's talked about here in the description, you get invited for the entire hour of the reveal. So you get to help interview anyone that is a pro threader. You get to also advertise any of your socials. So if you're big on, you're trying to grow your Twitter, talk about your Twitter on it. I will have it showing up on the chat for people to see your Twitter. I won't have any type of other shout outs, unless I see deemed fit otherwise. I'll probably try to get other streamers to help me out. And I will probably thank them by talking about them in my streams until I get to a point where I'm bigger. And at that point, okay, well, now I'm big enough to where you want to get your stuff advertised. Support me through this, and we'll be able to advertise it. And as we get bigger, again, my goal is for this to be huge. My goal is to get this to grow and grow and grow, and be a name that where anyone that does any type of crypto gaming, which I believe one day will be just widely accepted around the world, and LTG Crypto Cup is going to be known by all people that are in it. So eventually this is going to be a really big thing. So getting in early on early pricing is really important. You also get to see the following week's event a week early. So normally I reveal what the next week's going to be on Mondays. Originally, I was thinking that I would send it out on Sunday, but I decided that I would do it on my Monday stream. So I stream on Monday, starting at, my goal is starting at 3:30 EST, but guaranteed 4 o'clock EST is when I'm going to do. Same thing's going to be Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when I'm going to stream both on Monday and on Tuesday. And then Monday is when we reveal what the next week's going to be. Tuesday is when we reveal the leaderboard from the previous week. So as an Epic Threader, you're able to see what the following week is going to be. So you've got 2 weeks head notice on events that you can then work on long ahead. So that you could potentially work on 2 different maps at the exact same time and then have the submissions ready to go. And then also, again, you get to submit, show your submission. Oh, and you get to pick upcoming tournament events. So as I said, anyone that is helping me out in the tournament is able to help me pick which events, which maps we're going to do for the next season. So if you've got a particular map that you want to have for next season, help me with week 3, because week 1 and 2 is already passed. Help me with week 3, and you can help pick that out. You want to know what it is for week 3, go ahead and hit that Discord. We'll take a look at it again here in a second. Level 4, there is a 4th one. There's a higher amount, $50 a month. Again, this one's going to be the top 2. Again, I feel like I'm going to be big eventually. Eventually, I will be big. You're going to be, hey, I knew that guy when he only had, how many people do I have right now? 89 followers. I knew that guy when he had 89 followers. So eventually, it's going to be huge. What this is going to have is everything from before, a legendary gamer role. Your name gets announced on stream. We talk about, hey, these are the people that are legendary threaders. These are the people that have supported us at the top tier. I will announce it verbally at different points throughout the stream. We will probably have it show up have the chat bot send it out every so often as well. Probably use that as oh, hey, let's talk about this real quick. You get invited for a live video chat, so you get to come in and as a video chat and be seen and come through the entire stream, and You get to advertise your socials. You get to pick the upcoming tournament season. What does that mean? You get to pick the next game. So if there's a crypto game that you are really passionate about and you really want to play and you are extremely good at, let's say, there's so many out there. Um, it all depends on what the game is, and it all does depend on whether we can make it work with the tournament system overall. If we can't make it work with the tournament system, then I'm gonna say no, we can't do it. But it has to work with the tournament system. So you can pick the game. So if you're really big on a certain thing, like say Sandbox, okay? Anyone that hasn't played Sandbox, Sandbox is an open, free to play universe. Right now they're in a alpha season 2. At the end of the month, which is here in a couple days, it's going to end and you won't be able to play it anymore. Eventually it'll come back live again, but say, during one of the seasons that comes out for a short period of time, we have a speedrunner. So one of the experience on the Sandbox is like a full out long speed run. So like that could have been one of the events for a tournament. And so you can say, hey, you know what? I want Sandbox. I'm extremely good at those runs. So I'd really love to have Sandbox and pick and have, different maps. Now, you get to pick the season on that. Depending on how many people we have for Epic Threaders, we would probably end up having other people from picking which maps, which events specifically. But if we don't have a lot of people, then whoever's in this role will also get to help pick which maps that we do. Same thing, you get to see the next week's event. You get to see what's going to happen next. I will then also do a personal text. You want me to send you a text? I'll send you a text. You want me to send you a Viber? I'll send you a Viber. You want me to send you a WhatsApp message, Facebook Messenger, many other different apps that's out there. If I don't have it, I'll download it and send you messages directly saying, hey, don't forget that submission. You get to advertise your socials. We are working on getting some Lost Thread Gaming merchandise, and you will get some merchandise for being at this level. And then you also, again, will have your video submissions shown on stream. So this is a way where, yes, you get something out of it, but the biggest part is you're supporting this tournament. You're supporting the Crypto Cup and making the Crypto Cup get bigger and bigger, making it so that I can say, hey, first 3 people every single week is going to get $50. Like, I want it to be there. I want it to be bigger. I want it to be able to, maybe at some point say, hey, in this season, it's $100. First, second, third place every single week. And since one person cannot win the prize twice in a row, it could be where like the top 10 players always are in the top 10, and someone that just isn't quite that good gets 11th place in the let's see, 3, 9 in the 4th week. They get that $100, even though they're in 11th place. And that's another huge thing that's going to make this amazing. Is it is so unique in where it's a blind entry. You don't know what someone else does. So you could be the best one. You could be the worst one. You could think that you've got the worst score. You're going to be at the bottom of the list, and then you end up, no one actually could beat you at that. So you don't know what's going to happen. Other unique part, you do it on your own time. I'm not going to say, hey, on Saturday from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock, come in and play in the tournament if you want to win. Nope. Do it when you want to. You want to do it right now? Blanko God's doing it right now. Real Blanko God is playing week number 3 right now, practicing on it, trying to get an extremely good run, and then sending that to me. You could do it now. You could do it tomorrow. You could do it Saturday. It doesn't matter when you do it. You do it on your time. That's another huge thing that is unique. There's nothing out there. Prove me wrong. Is there something else out there? There's nothing else out there. There's nothing. Why am I talking without some music going on? What happened to my music? I just realized that. My music's not going. We need some extra vibes on this. That stopped. If you notice music goes off and I don't notice it, you're gonna let me know. Let's get some good vibes. All right. Yeah, so it's like it's so unique, and because of it being so unique, there's gonna be a lot more people in it. Yeah, okay, $5, whatever. That's not even that great. But say, okay, let's say you get the $5 and say, you know what? I really, thank you so much for this, but I'm going to use this to help support. And then you grab the $5 basic threader in the Patreon. That'd be awesome. Like, that would be really awesome if you were to do that, because then that goes back into the pool, and we can make the weekly prizes get bigger. We can make the ending tournament prizes get bigger. I'm doing a big prize for the first season with the Boss Dino coming from our own personal inventory, because that's how much I believe in this. That's how much I think this is going to be great. And anyone that's in with me early is going to, it's going to be worth it for them. So come in every week, get the submissions in, and you will be able to potentially win a Boss Dino. And to go over one more time for anyone that's in here that wasn't in here earlier, what you need to do is you need to come into the Discord. This Discord has all of our information. You can learn everything from me in any of my streams. You can ask me questions at any time. You can DM me at any time. I am Orthor #1988, same as my stream. Let's see, let me show up here. Why doesn't it? User profile? Oh, streamer mode enabled. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It doesn't want you to show stuff while you're streaming. That's actually a plus. So, anyways, Orthor1988. Oh, we can do the whole copy, and we're going to paste it right here. Orthor #1988. So you can reach out to me, DM me anytime. Come into here. I am one of the admins. I am online a lot. I have it on my phone, so it's like anytime I get messages, generally I see them pretty quickly. I look through here. I remove. Oh, I'm actually going to move this and see if maybe I can give you some good news. No. That was a security issue we had encountered. I would recommend posting to Twitter and sharing that link. Okay. Well, it's not what I hoped, but that'll work. Yes, I'm talking to Mythical, and I'm trying to get support. And one of the things with I'm trying to get this posted on the Blankos on the Blankos server. I'm a little like I'm like trying to get it on there, and I'd love it if they could post it and let everyone know. But I'm unable to do that. So basically, he just told me that I can post it to Twitter and then post my Twitter link. So I'm just gonna have to do that, and I'll do that after I'm done streaming, because I want to get as many people in here as possible. We want to make this big. We want to grow this as huge as we can. So in here, you get all the details. I have a video on here telling you what I'm looking for in a submission. I'm realizing later that I need to actually write it out, and so I'm going to probably do that today as well. Hopefully today, maybe not today. We'll see. So week number 3 is Color Run by Sylvester. Do that run. if you want to, practice it and get it as good as you can, which Blanko God is doing currently, you can. And then submit it to me. Once the submission is in, then you're all set for that week. Anyone that helps me out with the test tournament will be able to have an opportunity to pick a map for the upcoming season. So if there's a particular map where you say, hey, I really want to have this on the season, or my builders, well, not mine, but Blanko builders, you want one of your maps highlighted, here's your chance. Unfortunately, big important thing that it has to be, again, repeat, it has to be a vibe collection or a race. Two extremely important things, because I can't do the fighting ones, the KOs, the shooters. Dang it, why can't I think of that? Shooters, due to there isn't a way to really have a good first, second, third, so on and so forth, without people pulling in friends and just shooting them, mowing them down, and then saying, hey, I got 50 KOs. Can't do it. Unless there's a possibility, and we'll see. If someone can convince me, there's a possibility that we could do something like that, where it's say, hey, get your friends together and try to get the most kills and submit that, which actually might be a fun thing, because then at that point it's like, basically I'm telling you to get the most KOs that you can. So I have thought about that a couple of times. If we've got a couple of people that say, hey, like this would be really cool, it'd be great, because what does that do? It also brings more people into the tournament, because you're now getting friends to help you out to get your score up. They could then be like, yeah, I'll help them, and then I'll do it myself. I don't know, but I think that's the other side of it all. You might not be able to get people to help because they want to have their own submissions in. So that's where I'm like, I don't know, maybe that won't work. So let me know if you have any suggestions, any recommendations on it, and I will gladly think it through and talk with the team about it and see what we think about it. So go ahead for tweak number 3 test. Get the color run done by Sylvester and submit it to me. You can submit it by either putting it on YouTube, getting me the link, or putting it on Twitch, getting me the link, or any other like platforms that you use to record to. Or you can send me a DM. We can see if it sends through DM. If it doesn't, then we're gonna we'll have it where I'll give you an email address and we'll get that sent. I'll get that to you to be able to send it to me through email. I'm considering creating an email specifically for this, and then posting it. So then we can do that instead of shooting me a DM and then me giving you an email to use. The email that I'd be used currently would be my personal one. So I think I'll probably at some point soon get an email created specifically for that. All right. Any questions out there? Did a lot of talking about the tournament, looking at it. For anyone that wasn't here before, we are going to take a quick look once more, last time, at our results. Week number 2, Blanko God first place with 1,053 vibes. Browsing Sam at 780 vibes. At Mitch the Ditch, 509 vibes. Thunder Twitch TV, 439 vibes, first through fourth. And then the reason the points are important is because then it's for the season. You have the entire season worth. The live season will be 6 weeks long. So each week, if you make a submission, you're going to be guaranteed at the top of the list. You miss a week or come in late, you're going to end up being dropped straight down. NRES top. A really good player in the Blankos community put in for week number 1, did not put in for week number 2, making it to where let's see, here he was, making it to where he was second place originally on the first week, and now he's been dropped down to last place in fifth. So it's extremely important to ensure that you do it every single week. All right. They did a maintenance, and so now there's an update that is currently being downloaded. And then we will pull that up, and we're going to go ahead and jump in and do some Blankos playing. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and put it right in the chat, and I can help you out. And hopefully that's actually going to open over there. You know what? I don't think it will. It's going to open on the other screen. Dang it. Well, we'll get it moved over. Yep, sure enough. 1 second while this loads in. And then change the settings to be able to move it onto the other screen. While we're waiting for that, I am curious because I did see multiple notifications here in the news. I know they were announcing about the maintenance, 10 minutes, maintenance concluded. They have an update for the ETH bridge. We've added a huge bank. Hold on, what? Okay, so 1 second while I take a quick look at the market, because all right. We're going to need to do a change. We're not going to play Blankos, but instead, oops, mythical. And my apologies, as I am going to have to move my camera and get my code to log in. And we're gonna take a look at here we are. We're gonna look at the marketplace, because a ton of Blankos just showed up to, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna bring this to the other screen here so I can take a look at what. Whoo! Okay. First of all, Octoid. We are going to make some purchases right now. Why am I buying opened ones? Well, on OpenSea they seem to be more favorable. That is why I'm buying some open ones. And I'm going to buy some boxed ones because the marketplace is about to explode. We're gonna do one more of this one. Okay. Oof. Ooh, maybe. You know what? I feel like one of those are going to be pretty good on OpenSea. So we're going to just grab one. Betty Yeti. Let's take a look at Betty Yeti. I'm going to grab one of those. Not sure if I want to get more than that. Betty Yeti, I feel like that, probably taking a bit of a chance on that one. Blankenstein. There we go. 100% taking that one. You're welcome, whoever is selling that one. I'm going to take a chance on one. Later, I'm going to yell at myself. Xantar. I think we're gonna take a chance. I think I'll take a chance on two. Something went wrong. Oh, because 473 is the one I already bought. 482. The other part with buying a bunch of different ones is it's going to help move. It's going to help move the market overall. Oops. Rougarou. You know, I think a few of those will sell. Like I think OpenSea will be. Oh yeah. And open ones too. 100%. No, someone already took it from me. Someone already bought that one. Oh no, that's not what it was. Oh, fudge. 1 second on my... My credit card's calling fraud. There we go. I'll get that back in. Check, make sure my video is still in a good spot. Yes, it is. Okay. Demonto. I could see. That one's hard to say. That one's hard to say. Oh shoot. Yeah. I know. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Box B. It's been a minute since I've seen it, since I even looked at what the box B is at. 94. I don't think I need to worry about it because I've got some of mine. And that one's already listed at 300. I think I'm gonna actually unlist that one. Okay. So I already got my box Bs. Pride Dragon. Oh, you know what? I just sold a Pride Dragon the other day too. Dang it. That's okay. That's okay. You know, and everyone's gonna love the Pride Dragons on Marketplace. I'm gonna take my chances with 3. Okay. Stupid Cupid. Stupid Cupid. Stupid Cupid. Did I? Oops, not for sale. One by me. I don't have a Stupid Cupid? Why don't I have a Stupid Cupid? Oh no, that Stupid Cupid, that's an older one. Do I want to take a chance? Let's take a chance on a lower number. Did that seriously just stop again? No, it's running. Okay. N-I-J, oops. I don't know. I'm gonna go with 1. We're gonna go with 1. All right, my apologies for everyone who suddenly switched talking about the tournament to all of this, but this is what's gonna help bring more funds in for the tournament, honestly. So I'm, you know, that one's too much. I think people are gonna like these. And there's an open one. I'm like I have more of an issue with boxed ones because I want to sell them open on OpenSea. Pun intended. Let's see. El Cha Blanco. Oh man. That floor is already moved up. Not that much, but some. People are gonna be taking bets. I'm gonna grab the one open one. Oof. You know what? I think I need to get something into my uphold account. Finder of Lost Souls? I don't know if I've seen that before. And if anyone's watching the list at all, they'll notice that I'm going from the bottom and going up. You know, I think more people in the NFT realm will like that. The other part also is this is gonna just overall help the marketplace in here as well, not just on OpenSea. Man, I wish I looked at that earlier. I'd have been in here way sooner. Alright, what are we looking? No one's bought it. Honestly, I don't know if I want to take a chance on that one. I don't think I do. I don't. Max him out. Should I know who James Groman is? He has 26,000 followers. Yo, yo, yo. I'm making marketplace moves right now. And when I say moves, I mean like buys, because there's just an announcement made 7 minutes ago. So a couple people think that it's gonna move. Actually, it might just be the same person. Okay. It is the same person. Also bought one before. Okay. Yeah, so Mythical just announced a ton of Blankos that are now available to be sent, or now available or will be. Oh, will be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be available to be transferred to OpenSea. Note, if you have recently purchased these Blankos from the Mythical Marketplace, they're subject to the 48-hour cooldown timer from time of purchasing. Oh, crap, really? Well, I have some that I'm going to do. Yes, yeah, so I'm working on deals because right now, the prices for some of these are going to go up. So with 48-hour cooldown timer, that means I won't be able to move it to OpenSea right away. But some of them I will be able to move over to OpenSea because I already owned them. So, which one did I just do? Brain case. Mint condition. You know what? Hold on, let me look down here. One person bought it at 82, bringing it already up to 85. I don't know. Even if I don't sell it on OpenSea and I sell it on a marketplace, I should be able to get a deal off of it. Yeah. So with it being available on OpenSea, that just means a bigger audience being able to see them and buy them. Oh, 40. Dazzle. And I've had a couple that have sold on OpenSea for a very, very pretty penny. One of mine that I've sold, I made $200 off of that one sale. So there's high potential, especially with the announcement of, oh, that's the one I already got. Hang on, let me give it a second one. There was an announcement made of a possibility of Blankos teaming up with the group that is over the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So, which, if that happens, it's gonna be huge, and because of that announcement. There's actually been, and it's open already. Because of that announcement, there has been a huge move on OpenSea already because of that. However, we're unsure if it was like a real announcement or if it was a what do you call a fake. And the reason I say that is because there were two different there were two different trailers that got put out, one with Blankos and one without, and the official one that got put on their website is without it. But the thing is, there are a bunch of other ones that also went without it. And but someone from the Mythical team on Twitter posted saying, you know, we're really excited about the partnership between them and Blankos, and it's like, ooh, but someone at Mythical said something, so I don't think it's fake, like, which means that when they officially announce it and not just a simple TMC Crenshaw, when they officially announce it, like, I feel like it'll increase a good bit more at that point. This one's gonna move. So that's gonna be really good for my overall holdings and what I'm working on right now. Yeah, see, I can't do that. Wait, no. Wait. No, not for sale. Owned by me. Nope, that isn't one of the ones. I thought that was one of the ones I had. I think I did at one point. I think I actually had one of those at one point and I flipped it. Let me check my... No. Okay, I thought I did, but it's not. Alright, and overall this is gonna kind of explode. There's gonna be a lot of sales happening right now. Floors are gonna be moving up, and even if I don't end up selling on OpenSea, I'll probably be able to sell directly on Marketplace for a profit, as long as people don't keep pushing the floor down, because dang it, people keep dropping the floor. It's ridiculous. It's annoying. Okay. I already grabbed 3 of those. Do I think it'd be worth grabbing another? I feel like people are gonna love that. Yeah, the dead mouse. That's not even like that super expensive, honestly. I mean, so-called. You have this one's floor is at 1,500, which floor doesn't mean anything. Here are sales: 1,288, 1,195, 1,200. 10 days ago, 11 days ago, 15 days ago, 18 days ago, and so there have been a decent amount of sales that I've had. Ooh, look, Katana's already showing up on here. Nice. 0 minted. And then also we've got Dino. Current floor for the Ultra B Dino is $3,000. And this one right here, number 8, that's me. That one is mine. And the lower the mint number, the better it is. So that's why the listing is for so high. Oh, interesting. This person listed theirs for 4,500. Wait. Didn't I know? Don't we know who that is? 1 second, because that one actually hasn't been announced yet. So let me take a look. We do know who has it. Okay. Go back to here. Swing that over. So I mean, if this were to sell at this amount, that would be amazing. But honestly, that's probably not realistic. That's actually like from talking to some people, that's actually pretty low for number 3. But the person probably needs some liquidity, so hence the lower price. Unsure of whether I actually. I'll probably at some point actually just say, okay, I'm looking for offers. The thing is, there's a possibility of owning that NFT could get me something else, and we'll see how that goes. That depends on the community that I'm with. Got to get my farm on sunflower land replanted, get all my crops going, making some SFL. Liberty Jack, did you ever look at sunflower land? It's currently just in beta. It's a closed beta. Open beta will start April 7th. So I was very fortunate to get into the closed beta for that. Like a new use case, like Rush or WE. I'm not sure I know what you mean. You haven't? Okay. Hold up. Who's selling it for? Did that just go down? Nope, it didn't. So someone's trying to liquidate it, which I don't understand. Why would you liquidate it for that low? Yes, that is the game that crashed the Poly network. They changed it quite a bit so that there is not so many constant confirmations on the Polygon network. So it is much better. So, but yeah. So I've been in the open beta and slowly gaining some SFL. It's not like super a lot, but it's a little something. Little something here, little something there. Oh, look at that. Someone bought that Get Lit Dead Mouse. Someone thinks that they'll be able to sell it for more than... I mean, basically, in order to make at least somewhat of a profit, they will have to list it for at least... Let's see, it's about $50 gas to send it over to OpenSea. It is, I think, 10%. So 660. So probably about $650 to break. Nah, $660 just to break even. So that has to like sell it for at least $700 to make some money. And most people that like do the marketplace, they don't, if they're making less than like a few $100s, it's not worth a flip for them. So you said you wanted to hold NFT because it may have new use. Oh, let's say investments where you can run Blankos second. No. So that is actually what that was. That Gem Rush is what created that that one. So I had the boss dinos, and I mashed them together to get the Chemical B Dino, and then I mashed 2 Chemical B dinos to get an Ultra B Dino, and that's how I got my Ultra B Dino. So I had already done that to get this Ultra B Dino. Then that's what the holding is for. Reality is this: there can only be so many of these, since there are only 3,500 of these that are minted, and there are going to be a lot of these that will never get gem minted. So these will slowly become a little more rare. This one, it just depends. Like if you're having this one, more than likely you're going to turn it into this one. So this one might end up being the most rare out of all of them. And then mine, with having number 8, is going to be a lot more valuable in general. So I would, at some point, I probably will. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe sell it, maybe not. There's someone that I know that is currently looking at the possibility of anyone that has this kind of gets into a secret club, per se. So, and then like having community events from that through that type of thing. But we'll see. I know, secret, and I'm telling everyone about it. No, I think he talks about it on his streams as well, I believe. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do any more than that, though. Clown, didn't I thought I saw something about... I did see clown. Why did I not... Did I not get any clowns? Okay, someone sold it for 17 and relisted for 19.99. I don't get that. Like, you barely pay off any... Ooh. I think I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Did I get any of these? I didn't. That's okay. Somehow I missed that one. How did I miss that one? I even was looking at it and it's like, oh, I've been needing to get some of these anyways. Ugh, my shelf is going to be so messed up right now. Something went wrong. Probably because I already bought that one. 20. We're going to bump up the floor a little. I can guarantee there's been a lot of sales already. Yeah, so a lot of people have gone straight into grabbing clowns. A lot of people already own a lot of clowns. I'm going to grab that one. That one's a level 15, so that's going to make it look more rare. Because the other important thing is when it's on OpenSea, it's going to show as rare. And anyone that's an NFT collector, rarity is important. My other thing though is it wouldn't surprise me that these will turn to gem mints as well. So part of me wants to just go ahead and also hold on to these for the gem mint. And part of me wants to flip them onto OpenSea. Okay, that one should be gone. Why is it still there? What have people been paying? 20, 20, 20, 20. That guy got it nice and he hit the floor early. Alright. I think I already went through my list. You have 2 clowns left. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'm trying to remember. I recognize Kitsune. That's a decent hold. Yeah, that's a decent hold. Jeez. Wait, so when did you get into Blankos? So you know someone that has a Kitsune? Yeah, like that floor is at $1,000. 6 days ago, one of them sold for 1,000. Yeah, so Blankos are really, I mean, they're a hold. They're holds. Like you want to hold them long term, and the prices will just continue to rise generally as long as you don't have too many idiots on the marketplace. But the thing is, for the most part, anyone that are idiots and dropping the floor tend to get swiped by collectors. Hi, collector here. Really? I didn't know that. So okay, so you just tried it some and then you didn't really continue? Because I mean, the thing that I found with Blankos specifically, and it might have changed with the update, we'll see tomorrow, that I only needed to spend like 5 minutes a day, and then at least a couple days, an hour or two, and then to collect up the NFTs that they have on the season passes. He did the full play to earn season pass for the Glitch Man, Blanco, and his 7 NFTs. Okay. Then he invested in a couple and flipped them, then I left for a while, then the market tanked. Really? It tanked for a while. Huh. Yeah, well, I mean, it's been doing pretty well lately. Hard to say for, like, there's a handful of people that really are mad at the new update. But, I don't know. I think in some ways it's good, in other ways it's not so great. As it grows, though, there will be. Yeah, look at this marketplace. I mean, this is all sales just in the past 10 minutes. Last time as soon as the notice came out, I went and bought the floor, and there was only a couple of those, and I did really well doing that. So getting in now and buying up the floor, that's worth it for a bunch of these. Man, I keep thinking, are some of these going to be worth going in more? Let's take a look at this Betty Yeti real quick. Where are we at with the floor? Yeah, it definitely has. 58. By the 10th one, it's 70. That's a $12 increase from 10 of them. Another $10 increase by number 20. And even sooner, really. Hey, Mr. First Time Chatter. Saying bye, followers. Oh, look at you. You cheat. Wow. Look at that. They're now not. They're having it to where they don't send do the links. Wow. Okay. Where do I go to? Can I do it on here? Whatever. We don't need to delete it. No one's gonna look at it anyways. Who cares? Yeah, like that's a new bot, and having where the space is no longer there. I allow links currently in my stream for now, until I get to a point. If it gets abused, I'll probably have to remove it. But that's pretty smart. Hey, just remove the space. And now they got the bots sending the chat in. Okay, so just in this marketplace, it can. Oh, and then it's another $10 after 30. And then another $10 after another 10. Ooh, you know what? I gotta get at least a couple, because that's a $30 increase after 30 of them sell. And so even if I just flip them, we'll get that one. And even if we just flip them in the marketplace, I think I'll be able to make some money off of it. Okay, let's see what else. What else? Elcha. I've seen a few of these. Internal server error. Well, yeah, because there's a ton of people doing moves. I already grabbed a couple. Or one. I grabbed one. 90 is what I grabbed it for. Oh, there's a 91 right now. $10 increase, then 20 after 10, so that's a $30 increase after 10. Ooh, and 150 after 30. You know what? I'll do one more. So I think I'm gonna make some good moves both in here and in OpenSea. All right, what else? Someone just posted a peanut. Oh, yeah, except that's not gonna be worth it anymore. Those are gonna continue to go down now. So peanut's already able to be sold on OpenSea, and the price for that had gone up significantly, and then OpenSea kind of started to die down, and so the prices started to go down, which sucks because I bought a bunch of these at like 300 or 400 or something like that, and then OpenSea died down a bit too, so both of that just kind of sucks. But let's see. Take a look at this one again. How quickly does this move up? Yeah. Well, oops. I'm putting it right in front of the camera. I've been watching the marketplace quite a bit. See, this one will probably be worth selling on OpenSea because it will take a really long time for the floor to move up. And the important thing for OpenSea is getting it in early, like as early as possible, being in and listing it. The trouble is, again, we've got people in OpenSea that's trying to make a quick dollar, and so they keep dropping the floor price, which is hurting us, that are like trying to, you know, make more than just a little simple dollar. I mean, I'm okay with low returns, but I want to make at least $20 a flip. And some of these, like it you know, and there's been a lot of speculation that there's money laundering that happens through this system, in where like people will buy something in here, sell the Blanco, or move it to OpenSea and then sell it on there. And just the prices that they buy them and sell them for and stuff like that, it's like, that just doesn't make sense. So it's one of two things. It's either market manipulation, or it is market manipulation, or it's fraud. And I mean, there's been notifications saying that they've increased security in general to keep fraud from happening. Okay, I think this was one of the ones I decided not to buy, but I mean, by the bottom it's 250. That's a $90 increase. So if the floor gets, see, I messed up. I should have gotten it at 120. Oh, dang. Oh no, this was yesterday. See, and they didn't even know. You know what? I'm gonna do one. We're gonna just do one. I'll probably shoot myself later, and it's like, I could have done a bunch. I'm gonna kick myself later. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna move the floor up a little bit more. Now I gotta keep close eye on the marketplace. I gotta watch the marketplace. I gotta watch OpenSea. Let's go to OpenSea. Notice I've got my Brave running. Got 0.145 bat already. Oops. Oh shoot. Wait, it's not. It doesn't automatically open like my Chrome does, because my Chrome knows what I want. Okay. I do have my Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, connect, but we need a switch. So I ended up minting 4 of the Wagmis. Darn it, a bunch of these got unlisted. But that's okay. We need to take a look at what it actually looks like right now. Oh, okay, it's minimum bid. That's the best offer. Man, I don't get it. Why do you people have to do this? Why do you have to push the floor so far down? I mean, look at this. This day, they were averaging 0.27. Sales were averaging at 0.27. This is technically 0.28 because it's 0.2796. That was the day that it was announced overnight. So I'm asleep. I wake up to some of the stuff that, like, some of these sold, and I was so mad because they sold on Marketplace for like $70, and then a bunch of these ended up turning around and selling for $800. Let's see, 11 hours ago. Fudge, these. Why did they buy that one? They could have bought mine. Mine should have been still listed. Mine was a little more expensive, but it's an offer. I can guarantee he made an offer. Oh, I just heard, and I gotta look it up. Did you hear that someone like sold a one of their Bored Apes for like $100 and something accidentally? Because he accepted an offer for a different crypto, and he thought it was like 125 of some crypto, and he thought it was 125 ETH, and so he accepted the buy, which I can almost guarantee. Like, I just heard about it today. Someone saw the article. I gotta. Let's see. Bored Ape sale. I mean, I only have to do that kind of search. I can guarantee it's going to be at the top. Or not. Is there a news? Yes. There it is. 3 hours ago. A $350,000 Bored Ape NFT was just sold for only $115. 3 hours ago. DAI. They sold it. They offered DAI. According to OpenSea data, the former owner, C-Chan, accepted a 115 DAI bid for a BAYC number 835 on Monday. That's 99.9% less than the popular NFT collection's current floor price. The same owner sold a mutant ape to the same buyer for 25 DAI. Their floor price is 22.6 ETH. Same guy, 2 times. While it's unclear why the owner would accept such low bids, the problem appears to be the result of C-Chan mistaking DAI for ETH. Other collectors submitted 3 high-value bids for the Bored Ape, ranging from 75 to 106 ETH, but they were not accepted. As of this writing, the floor price of BAYC is 106 ETH. However, the NFT in question is wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigarette, 2 characteristics that indicate it would generally sell for more than the current price. The new buyer has claimed the ape token from the ApeCoin airdrop since the purchase. They were given 12,136 ape tokens valued at $180,000. You know what's happening now, right? You know exactly what's going to happen. Someone's going to be putting offers out. Ooh. Oh, and it's also conceivable that the seller's account has been hacked. One member of the Bored Ape Yacht Club tweeted that he had contacted C-Chan and was unaware of the sale, implying that he had been hacked. Well, that's not a good implication. It's called he doesn't know how to check his emails. Well, no, but if it was accepted, wait, but if he doesn't, no, it was saying that he accepted an offer, meaning if he doesn't know about it, but what he would be too stupid. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, like, I don't know. Well, if you don't, I mean, potentially, if you don't know what you're doing, you know, some people like will buy into the hype, have a ton of money to be able to just buy an ape, and then, oh man, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm guessing we'll get more information as time goes on, because then, you know, like those wallets are going to be watched like a hawk now. Like, there will be multiple people that are going to be keeping an eye on the wallet that sold, the wallet that received, to see what happens next. That's my guess. Yes, I'm still watching. Keep playing my music. Thank you very much. Which, you know, that's the part of, with everything being so open and visible in public, like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, Blankos. So sales have decreased over time. I mean, 2 sales, 5, 15, 17, 23, 15, 25, 69 that day. The 1,216. That's how many sales happened. Volume of 340 ETH that day, averaging at 0.2796. Like, it was going crazy, and I missed the hype. I missed the hype. Someone sold that for 0.05. Like, why are they? No one wants to invest because of this right here. This right here is why people aren't wanting to invest, because we've got it where we did it, like, it jumped up, it went crazy, the floor got swept up, bunch of people got in. I left, like, I had mine priced high. Like, all my stuff stayed at, like, right around 0.2, 0.25, some of them at 0.3. I kept mine high, and I mean, they keep going down. They keep going down. Let's look at our listings. Okay, good. Here's a smart person. Not going to happen, because no one in the NFT community is going to see number 29 as being valuable. They're not going to sell it for 3 ETH. But here we go. 3 hours ago, some idiot puts it at 0.05. Oh, why would you put it at 0.05? Here's at least okay of a price. That's good. There's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good. Again, it should not be below 0.15 at least. 0.065, 0.095, because like, a bunch of these are being renewed. Like, it's now been a week since all of this has happened. So, you know, the different ones that were listed are no longer being listed. And that's freaking frustrating. 0.1. One thing I found is oftentimes the open Blankos and the ones, yeah, see, look. This guy's a genius. This guy's a genius. The open ones and the ones that have different, like a different color, those sell because, well, here, let me show you. You go into here, you go to properties, look. 11% have this trait, 2% have this trait, 2% have this trait, 2%. Now it can change because as Blankos get opened, the percentage can go up. But the thing is, anyone that's in NFTs that do not know Blankos or understand it have no idea that these numbers can change. But they're gonna see, I mean, look at those percentages. 0.31%. That's rare. Well, I mean, you put it into the game and you just increase the level and it's not so rare. So this person like purposely mashed it, made it a different color, which that gives this blended part. So 5% have the blended. Also, it looks different than all the others. I mean, you go to this, like all of the others, well, let me actually find them here. Space Girl, same color, same color, same color. Interesting. Listed it again. Listed it again. How does that work? What did he do? Maybe he has no idea how the marketplace works, and so how do you list the same one so many times? Did he like list it and delist it and relist it? And then here, this guy's smart. He bought this and instantly listed it for 0.3. The thing is, there's a high possibility of someone saying, hey, you want to take 0.25? And even at that, he's going to make a huge profit right there. If my wallet was looking a little bit better right now, I would potentially do that. But it's not. All of these listed. Like, within the past 24 hours, and majority of these are listed for super low. See, this guy's smart. It's an open one. It's completely different. Put it that. This one, they should have listed it for higher. Anyone that comes in and looks, they're going to take a look at that one, and they're going to probably get that one. Here's a sale, 0.05. Oh, so frustrating. Okay. We are going to really quickly, because 6:30 is the time I finish. We're going to take a quick look at what my shelf looks like now, because now my shelf looks very different because of the sales that I made. And I never got it switched over, so I have to do that real quick. My ranking decreased a bit. AFK, okay. Let's drop this down to windowed. Let's move it over here. Go back to windowed full screen, accept it. Okay. let's take a quick look-see at the shelf that is now going to be very different. How did you come in? How did you go down here? Wait, how did you go here? I had those spots filled. How? What? Whoa. Do I want to... Oh, hey Omega. Welcome. Work on Gochi with you. In what way? Like, I mean, like, what? How? I'm doing good. How are you? Daily crypto farming. Yeah, I remember saying that it's not a whole lot of involvement for it, which, I mean, you know, of course, depending on what's all involved anyways, and if it's pretty decent, like, it's gonna be, oh man, I just, like, totally messed up my shelf. My shelf got so messed up. Right. You look, yes. Yeah. I did send my, okay. I did send my wallet, to, who was asking for it yesterday or the day before? Crypto Ghost, right? Yeah, Crypto Ghost was asking for it. I DM'd it to him. Yes, I did. That's what you mean? Yes. Then, yes, I did. Nothing's out yet, right? Like, it's not actually running, or... Well, I mean... Like, you guys really believe in it. Okay, 31st. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to keep an eye on it and watch and make sure that I'm kind of going, like, I need to read it. Like, I need to actually pull it up and read into it a little bit more myself, so that I can make it be a little bit better at it. So if you've got like a specific, or let's see. Oh, phooey. Oh my goodness, this just got messed up so bad. Do you have, what are you dropping an axe on your foot for? What do you, no, wait. Hold on. What are you touching an axe for? DM me a white wallet. White wallet. White paper, that. DM me a white paper. I'm giving out wallet addresses. Can't get anything from it. Okay, answer me this. Why the heck are you even touching an axe? You shouldn't even be touching an axe. My shelf got messed up because I made a ton of purchases. That's how it got messed up. Which really I should not even try to keep it in order, because I make too many moves. I buy some, I sell some, I flip them, I do all of that. So I shouldn't even bother trying to you keep it in your trunk, and I had to get a rental. Why is it in your trunk? You need like a tire iron in your trunk if you're thinking about it like protection wise, not an axe. You're gonna get half a swing done, and lose out. Oh, Nathan, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nathan? Come on, man. Nathan. Okay, we're gonna do some mashup stuff a little bit. Well, maybe. I actually got to finish up for chopping wood. What wood are you chopping? Well, yeah, and the tires. Not protection, it's just the tires. What wood are you chopping, though? That just for surviving the night. I believe that. Let's take a look at this smash. What's this look like? It's been a minute since you've streamed again. Ooh. Ooh. You need the hatchet for that one. For firewood for what? Where are you? What are you chopping firewood for? Where are you making fires? Because you shouldn't touch fire either. $11 stitches. You do fires in your backyard? Oh my goodness, Nathan. 11 stitches. Sheesh. Okay. Sharp axe that was somehow hitting your leg, that was in the cover, and gave you 11 stitches. Are you reading the chats? Are you looking at it, Joy? Are you seeing what he all just said? Are you reading all of this? And she has it up so she can see all of the chats. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I just don't even know. I really don't. That one's gonna leave left there. I feel, man. Yeah, I'm saying the same. Like, seriously? A fun ER trip. What, you meet someone? I don't like that. That's kind of fun, but I don't. A different color though. Wait, can I use you? No. So why do you even show it? You can't. You shouldn't show it. You want lots of people. Well, Yeah, of course, a lot of people said seriously. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I think that might attract people. That might attract some NFT collectors. Let's take a look at what it would be with the. I'm not shaking my head at you. I'm shaking my head at Nathan. Oh, that's dumb. Well, what's the point of... No, go away then. That made it look exactly the same. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. Emergency kit. Basically is what you're saying. All right. It is time for me to finish my streaming. You know, I should have written down some of the things that I need to do. Probably should write down some of these and also things I need to do. Let's see. I need to look at my tournament rules. I need to look at, yeah, of course, I make them pure. I need to post on Twitter, and then post that to Discord. Let's see. 2 more and I could get the next XP chip. 2 pins, strike 20 times, clear 10 champions. Okay, might be able to do that. Alright, I gotta do that, I feel like there's a couple more things I need to still do. He likes that. I should take a screenshot. Capture that. We're going to stick that here into Discord, and then we're going to go here and take a shot of this and stick that into my Discord. Yeah, I like it too. I've got it's just different, like retro wave type music off of YouTube, royalty free, no copyright stuff, so I can have it on my Twitch. All right, let's see. I have 6 people watching. I'm going to raid Mr. Tango Mango. He's big on Blankos. He's a big chatter. He likes to talk about all things Blankos, and he's probably talking about the marketplace stuff right now since that got announced. So we're gonna do that. Let's see. I ended up having Ryujin, or however that is, following me, and Beren Crypto following. Patch Tuesday followed me. Shinobi Blankos followed, and Tomino followed today. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the views. Thanks for watching the week number 2 tournament leaderboard reveal and going through that with me. It's been fun. I shall get the raid started and head over to Mr. Tango Mango. Get that, hit start. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. My name is Orthor. Until next time, see you later.